All right, I said before, getting up for a couple minutes, that we were going to do a boss relic swap on the Defect. Of course, we love the boss relic swaps here. If I were to do another one, other than boss relic swap here, this is so mediocre that I might just do remove a card on like a Defend. Or actually a Strike. I would remove a Strike because we have Zap Dual Cast and our Cracked Core then. We could actually, on the Defect, you can, it's one of the few classes, if not the only one, where you can probably get away with Transform 2 on Strikes, as well as remove 2 on Strikes, because you have such strength early on with Zap Dual Cast and Cracked Core. Seems like a bathroom break every 30 minutes. Yeah, I know. Alright, so we're going to swap out Cracked Core for Empty Cage. Interesting. So I was just talking about removing 2 strikes, but that was when we have Cracked Core. We can still try to do it. It's a little bit sketchy, but I'm going to try it out. Let's see how it goes. We're going to do remove 2 on strikes. We're down to 9 cards on our first floor, and we can start looking at our map, which we should have done before choosing our option, but we were probably always going to do that. I like that arc right there. Means we're going over here. Yeah, so we can take a bunch of combats like this, and then go to a late shop. It gives us... It just gives us 1 elite this act, though. I don't like this elite layout. We can make some decisions at this node. Maybe I remove these. So we can potentially do 2 elites towards the back half over here. But I think we're always starting here. Yeah, I don't want this early shop. We could go to the shop and remove another strike. But that's silly. No, it's good. No, it's good. Trust me. It's all good. Too bad, yeah? A regen potion for our troubles. Claw is here on a 9-card deck. It's just so stupid it might work. Let's try it. Let's see what happens with that. Wait, why does it say 3 again? I know why it says 3 again. I'm just saying. All right, second one, Rebound Claw is definitely a thing. So was Skim Claw. Rebound. Rebound pairs with so many other things that I think it's right here. Hey, Abyssinic. I hope that Claw works. Yep. That's what I'll say about that. Ooh, very early genetic algorithm, too. Also Streamline. Streamline with Rebound is very, very good, too. Do genetic. I might overvalue genetic, but really, really like the card. Ooh, next turn. Ooh, next turn. Okay. I was gonna say, if we didn't get 3 defends there, it's still not good. But, could have been worse. Beam Cell? Scrape is a part of the claw thing. It's kind of forcing it, though. Beam Cell's just better. Also helps us take out elites, and we can make it say plus. We'll take Beam Cell. Ah, this fight sucks. This is one of my least favorite. Ooh, Scrape for the Zap upgrade. That's definitely a thing. I like that idea. Oh, I completely agree. Scrape is, like, even in its buffed form, I'm still not a huge fan of it. Smoke Bomb is here. It's fine. Sweeping Beam pairs pretty well with our zero-cost stuff and rebound and what. Auto Shields is also pretty okay, but we have a genetic algorithm. We'll take the Sweeping Beam. For sure taking an upgrade here. A lot of really good targets. I think Beam Cell's probably the best of them. Outside of the Sentries fight exactly, Beam Cell's going to be really important. Hey, Tubal. Health the relic that stops you from being frail saves you if you get in the first chest. It's a good thought. Also, Odd Mushroom is another one that you could think about. Kind of in that category. I do really love a recycle going forward, but charged battery is also pretty exceptionally good, even with a little bit of card draw and sweeping beam. I worry that we're getting a little too defense heavy, considering like we removed 2 strikes, we've added 2 attacks, so these are basically our strikes, and then we added 2 more on top of that, so the offense is still a little light. Recycle allows us just to get back around to those cards that much faster, but we should probably do charge battery. Charge battery is great for Lagavulin, Tri-Centuries, and this Hexaghost fight we're going towards. Yeah, Scrape with Snecko is like a really cool combo that I like. It's just kind of fun that it works out that way. It makes total sense, but Scrape plus with Snecko can potentially draw you some stuff. It like should at least draw you 1 to 2 cards on average. If you're drawing 4 or 5, and they can roll between 0 and 3. In theory, one of those should cost 0. I don't know if that really makes it good or not. Like, Skim is probably still better. What was I doing here? We're upgrading, that's right. Zap upgrade is kind of fun. As well as just Sweeping Beam. Just Sweeping Beam going into maybe Tri-Centuries is pretty good. I don't know about this Empowered Elite, considering we are on, like, Smoke Bomb as our potion. Yeah, Sweeping Beam plus we have Beam Cell in here, too, so that's a lot of extra damage. Antigraph, sure. We'll absolutely take it. Amazing going forward. Not amazing into the Hexaghost fight, but I like it okay. Fight makes me a little bit nervous just because of the potion situation. We could get around that by maybe buying a potion at this shop or removing a strike so we draw around to more useful cards faster. Really a question of if we can take this bend afterwards. Spoon and Boot. Spoon going on Genetic Algorithm is crazy good. Also just Sunder, though. Sunder, making Sunder stay plus with this Beam Cell. I feel like we have to take this Sunder. And that makes me feel a lot more comfortable going into that Empowered Elite. Spoon is so amazing with this Genetic Algorithm. Love that combination. And stack it up so high, getting it early in Act 1. All right, did not take a potion, but we did get a strike remove and a Sunder, so overall, damage went up. I want to get these below 32. Currently does 12, so that's perfect. We do not want to redraw Claw yet. Now that one's on 32, so if we draw into Sunder again, I'd be really happy. Oh no, why am I sad? I don't know why. I should have thrown a Rebound into this one. Nice, pretty clean fight. Eternal Feather for healing every time we go to a campfire, though admittedly we're pretty low on cards right now. Bullseye for some extra damage. Multicast isn't doing too much for us. Darkness would be okay if we could make it say plus, but admittedly it's not really what we're doing with this deck right now. Kind of causes a pivot that I don't want to do. This guy again. Ah. Super clean fight. FTL and Go for the Eyes. Both kind of continuing on this zero cost thing that we're doing. Go for the Eyes really wants to say plus on it, though. Can probably afford the upgrade on it. FTL's okay, but it doesn't really do much for us right now outside of just the 5 damage. Like, drawing around to Sunder would be really nice, as well as Claw. I mean, there's stuff that I like. Just having card draw in general is nice. We're really likely to see Go for the Eyes again, whereas FTL is not at all guaranteed. So let's try FTL. admittedly not an amazing open. But we do get to shuffle the genetic algorithm. Guess he'll be vulnerable for next turn, and we'll take an extra energy next turn too. Yeesh. We're most of the way there with these orbs already. I don't think we miss here. We're good. Nice, good fight. Prepare for 10 max and current HP, and an Echo form coming in at the very end of the act here. We'll for sure take that. Doubling up our claws, our genetic algorithm, I mean, any number of things. It's Zap. Zap is already awkward at 1 cost. Let's make it just say 0 on it. Well, that sucks. So do we need Dupe Potion Echo Form to get out of this fight? I feel like we probably don't. We're for sure doing Echo Form. It was just a matter of if I wanted to double it or not. ×2! Jerk. Perfect turn. Okay, we are most of the way there. I think we just double claw here. Then wait on genetic still. We're getting close to the point where claw just kind of kills, or double sunder kills, so maybe we do want to just play down genetic here just to make sure it gets played. Though ×2 on genetic is really nice. Oh. It was like 1 out of 13, as I didn't think we'd draw it there. Uh-oh. No. I can't believe that happened. I didn't need to play that. It was like an extra 4 damage for doing that. Good fight. Another smoke bomb. Thanks. Thanks for the smoke bomb, dude. Electro, because it's Electro. Zap already says 0 on it. Helps a lot with our AoE problem, though we do have Sweeping Beam Plus already. Just having Electro in general, I think, is worth it for these floor fights that we're going into. I'm not sure we need it. These are amazing. These are some of the best cards that we could possibly ask for here. We don't play well with Bias Cog right now. Echo Form's really expensive for us, and we already have one. It's probably not getting in play against a lot of these floor fights anyway. These are all amazing. Let's go Electro here. So we don't have to go to 4 energy, though I'd really like to. Obviously, we were looking for all for one in the last screen, but we didn't quite get there. Don't want to take this Ectoplasm, so we're between Black Star and Astrolabe, and I don't think I just want to take a Black Star, no bonus right now. So we'll take Astrolabe. We're going to get rid of a Strike. Probably... Probably dual cast and defend. Seek plus, Core Surge plus, and Buffer plus. That is a whole lot of yellow cards. Fine. All have a purpose. Core Surge, really nice, just an extra charge of Artifact, or at charge of Artifact. Seek plus is pretty amazing too, just pulling out 2 cards. Allows us to set up our Echo Form, Genetic Algorithm, and then Buffer just blocks stuff. I love blocking stuff in this game. Alright, we got an early shop. That would be okay. We don't have to go to it. So if we wanted to, we could do that. 3 energy Act 2 is always scary. A lot of these floor fights do a lot of damage to us. Kind of marking features of interest that I like. We do have Eternal Feather. We don't have a lot of cards, though, so it's not exactly a always upgrade at the campfire situation like maybe we run into later. Is there a list of mods that I'm using? No, I need to make it because it's a common question. I don't have that many mods on. They're mostly just for quality of life stuff and like being able to mark the map so I can talk about it. Dude, this is new to the game. Does Astrolabe always give 3 rares? When you get better at the game, it does usually give 3 rares, yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I don't mean it. Ooh, the water is gone. You know what that means. Time for Dad's famous apple juice. Let's see. The nice thing about this shop is it allows us to fish for all for one. Another yellow card we're looking for. Here's, it is the weekend. I'm so happy. It's a new year. It's a new me. Same me. I don't know. It's gonna be a good one. The worst part about this run right now is these 2 smoke bombs. Just completely dead pickups here. We do block the Hex. Nintendo 48 damage. Whew. We don't have dual cast anymore, so Zap is still Zap. Yeah, this is exactly why I wanted Buffer for this turn. The famous 31. It's Hex turn 1, vulnerable turn 2, 34 damage, or 31 damage turn 3. That's like the worst combo for this fight. Boom, Nintendo 64 damage. Fruit Juice. Finally. A real potion here. Cool-Headed. Now, if we could make Cool-Headed say plus, just getting some extra card draw with all these zero-cost things, also very, very good. Less so about the Frost Orb at this point, though it'll help. Thank you very much, Redbeardy, for helping out with that question. I forget some of the names of the mods. Oh, my God, it says right there. Hold on, I'm in the way. I had no idea this was a thing. Look, it says mods, base mod, relic stats. So relic stats shows us stats on some of these relics here. So how much HP Eternal Feather is healed and so on. Bestiary shows us the attack pattern of enemies. I haven't shown that one off. So mostly what you've seen here, probably relic stats, Highlight Path, and Minty Spire. Man, Echo Form Apparitions is definitely a win condition, but we need to upgrade them. So it's a matter of if we can afford to upgrade these apparitions. I did save my secret. Yeah, I did all that. I thought it was working one day, and then it just stopped working. So it worked like the first day I did it, and then now it doesn't. I can't explain it. Once we save this fruit juice, this is a lot of damage to take for this event, but apparitions are very good. We'll go down to 40 HP, 200 Spire bucks. Let's check out the shop. Those orange pellets are good. Yeah. Yep. I can take orange pellets. Do this plus this. Seek Plus. I mean, I don't think anybody needs to be sold on how good Seek Plus is, but oh man. It's very good. Didn't quite get there with the last bird before it attacked. I was working on that last one to try to save some HP here. Okay, so we're now at 9 to all. So this kills this one. This kills this. Got him. Another copy of FTL. We're kind of going down a weird path with these zero-cost things. We don't exactly have the package totally online yet. Oh, somebody's playing Jackbox right now. Didn't invite me. Oh yeah, to what to what Redbeard was helping you out with. Ascension 15 unfavorable events changes a lot of the stuff that goes on. I mean, with most, if not all, of the events in the game, they tilt slightly against your favor at that moment, as the name would imply. Go figure. This is why we took Echo Form Apparitions. Very good. Try to double this genetic algorithm this time around since we have a little bit of time in this fight. Means I shouldn't have drawn there. Our damage is low. We only found the one copy of Claw. Yeah. Nice. Dexterity Potion is here. That's a third FTL that we absolutely don't need. Turbo is pretty cute, though, with this Echo Form. So we could seek Turbo Echo Form, just kind of getting things into play with it. Also says 0 on it for, you know, that all-for-one that's definitely coming around. Tough. I really want this cool-headed upgraded. Well as electrodynamics. Gotta remember here, we were going to go to this node. See how the first elite goes. Maybe go to the second one. It's pretty rare that we're going to get Echo Form in play outside of exactly Echo Form Turbo and then something else on top of it. Upgrading apparitions is... it's a need. I guess we'll start there. Pretty amazing if we can hang on to him for exactly a Hyper Beam turn, but you're looking for things like... oh, I don't know. A couple hologram pluses to help actually land those. What does that block? Ooh, blocks the Frail. Nice. Okay, trying to double our genetic now. Boink. Alright, took 1 damage there, not so bad. Sunder says plus, or excuse me, Streamline says plus on it, but that's definitely a no for me. Alright, that fight went well. Snake Plant with 1 HP gone, not so bad. Tri-Slavers is always a trip, though. Not a great turn 1 when you're just blocking against Slavers. We're looking to do something more productive. Oof. Well, we can both block the vulnerable here and only take 1 damage. Maybe we take 0 next turn. I feel like Seek on Echo Form plus maybe just Beam Cell is the way to go. And then next turn we can either... Well, we can double Sunder to kill one of these guys. If we get our 3 energy back, that means that maybe Beam Cell on the back one. So Sweeping Beam does a lot of damage. The way to go. Are weak. I did not think about that. Dang. Yeah, that was a mistake then. Taking no damage for quite a few turns anyway. The wounds are going to be a huge problem though. And that actually should mostly end the fight. Yeah, that ends the fight. Never mind. We're good. False alarm. Clean fight, so we lost 2 HP against Triple Slavers. Get a frozen egg for our troubles. Hyper Beam is here for even more AoE if we want it. We are not really doing orb things right now. Making Hyper Beam pretty good. We already have Electrodynamics. So, like, we just take Electrodynamics and make it say plus. It's not quite the same, because this is 34 damage. 34 damage to all. Almost gets you out of triple Jawworms. It's like more than half of Darklings. It's pretty amazing. And if you can double up Hyper Beam, really, really good. But alternatively, we can just take Electrodynamics and make it say plus. Not exactly the same. But probably better than adding another card here. Now, importantly, like, a lot of people want to know how many cards you take and put it into a deck. And I always say it's in relation to how many basic cards you've removed. So we're only on 24 cards. So you're like, oh, it's only 24 cards. But all of our strikes are already gone, and we're down a defend as well. So the deck does have, like, it's bigger than it seems. You have a fair number of cards that draw on them and things like that. So it's really not so bad. But with the strikes gone and being on 24... be a little more choosy about things like that. The downside with what we've gotten from this axe, so we invested in orange pellets, we got a frozen egg, we get maybe a dead branch. A little awkward. Do love a dead branch. Sure, we'll take a stick. I guess it's good. Free upgrade. Free Electro or free Apparition? I don't want both, so this could be Book of Stabbing or Gremlin Leader. For Gremlin Leader, of course, we want our Electro upgraded. For Book of Stabbing, it's going to be really difficult to even get this in play, so it's way less important. Also, just getting Cool-Headed upgraded. We have a lot of good targets here. Good Electro. Aha! Jerks. Ugh. Echo form. So let's see here. In the draw pile, we can do a few things. So we can pull out cards that we don't want to see next turn, or we could pull out like Turbo Buffer, allowing us to get some more things in play. We could also just draw out Turbo for this random static discharge that we got. As well as something else, like Force Surge, I guess. Nice. Alright, so we should do Core Surge first, because we're going to get another card. Okay. How much is this? This is 84 plus 9? A lot. Does cause us to take 5, but that evokes an orb, and we get so close to just killing next turn. Oh, we just win. Okay, we take 5. Tungsten Rod! Another copy of Seek. A little silly. Take a Chill, also says 0 on it. Helps us actually evoke these lightning orbs if we ever need it. Now we will drink our fruit juice and another upgrade. Oh, we have another thing competing for upgrades, though. I don't know if we got our genetic algorithm upgraded that fight either. I think I missed it. I think Chill is undervalued. I value it pretty highly. It does a lot of really important things. Namely, it allows you to generate more than one Frost Orb, which very few cards in the game can do. So you have Glacier, which generates 2. You have Chill, which can generate more than 1. And then Chaos is the other one that can technically do 2 Frost Orbs, though. Not always. Oh, this only seeks 1 card. Nice. Seek more Seeks. Now this, the words of a genius. We've had a few Blizzard wins on the stream before. One of my favorite deck types. What's the right order here? Probably just double Beam Cell. We do only get 1 card draw, but we have Seek in hand. Stuff. Yeah, it's like I said, it's one of my favorites, but I do totally agree. That's like, it's really difficult to make it work. Like, You have to be able to generate enough frost orbs, which I was just talking about. Like, it's really difficult in this game to generate that many frost orbs for it to actually be worthwhile. Ginger can no longer become weakened. Thanks, I guess. Yeah. The fourth copy of Streamline that we've seen, or so. Ooh, we got a claw! Finally, our second claw. Now, I did take claw really early on, and I wanted to do claw things, but it just hasn't worked out. Oh, that's silly. Dead branch. Come on. I know. Would we take the reprogram? With Echo Farm, it's like Echo Farm's about as close as you could hope to actually making that work. Oh. Alright, we do have Seek in hand. I think we just double buffer here. So we could seek out both Turbo and... Charge Battery or Apparition to save some of these buffer charges. I don't think it matters, though. So let's do, like, Turbo plus... let's do Charge Battery. More cards, please. Oh, free Thunderstrike again. Nice. Go for the eyes. We were talking about go for the eyes earlier. We still don't have the all for one. Like, it's a good block card. We already have so many block cards and apparitions, so I don't think we should take it. We're going to skip. We're going to go for one more upgrade here. I really like the idea of upgrading just Cool-Headed or Seek. Cycling the deck faster is really important for us. Yeah, we can do silly things if we get Static Discharge, because we can play Apparition and allow... Like, we can take... Actually, no, that doesn't work because of Tungsten Rod, right? We don't actually take damage. I should keep that in mind. Yeah, we take 0, so it doesn't actually work. It does work. Oh, I haven't had that interaction very many times. Okay, so whenever you would lose HP, lose 1 less. Okay. Cute. Yeah, I don't think I've had that very often, if ever. Have Core Surge. So double. Beam. So, okay, here's what I'm thinking. So we can FTL here, double FTL, shuffle the deck, and then we can seek out whatever we want. If we seek out whatever we want, we can genetic algorithm this turn, but we don't get our buffer in play, and we won't for Hyper Beam. If we just double buffer here, we lose 2 of the stacks, but we are totally safe from Hyper Beam. So this just sounds better. So now the issue is we need damage. Cycle is cute. Give me another one, please. Oh. We don't need to block. Excellent. Okay. Another buffer. Thanks, game. We do still have another apparition in there. Ooh. What was this one? Admittedly, a little low on the damage, but I think we're going to get there. Sunder. Wait. Got him. Flawless fights. Another chance at a card could take a second Electro Plus, but why would we? Second Core Surge we don't need. We don't need orb slots to be filled. Now, our only chance to go to 4 energy is a Coffee Dripper. We already have an Eternal Feather in here for some healing, and a ton of cards that say block. So Coffee Dripper it is. Our first fight is going to be the Bird with Arms. Unfortunately for us, we are not entirely relying on powers right. We do have our Emerald Key piece already, so this could either come down to probably taking an early or late shop with our amount of money. I don't mind either, but not both. Just going to point these out right away. There's our shops. And we do need to recall. Our upgrade necessity is okay. What we really need is some cards. We're not quite to our win condition yet. I kind of like this. It's a bit campfire excessive. So what we would be looking for, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 campfires, 2 elites in Act 3. What we'd be looking for is, you know, if the, like we saw in this last Silent run, we're looking for, like, the win condition is already there, but X. But we need to upgrade it, like we did in the last run. Alternatively, No, that's probably just our best path. We are going to take 3 combats, and then, you know, ideally this is Mind Bloom, of course. It is our only event out of this act, so same philosophy as last time. We are avoiding basically... Hey, Flick. We are avoiding basically all events outside of just one, taking all combat still as best as we can, looking for cards while upgrading things. We're upgrading Apparition, upgrading Seek at this point. And hopefully we find something else to upgrade. Order was really bad there. I meant to, I played Echo Form then Sunder, but... Never mind all that. Yeah, nobody saw that. Everybody's drunk. Trust me. Look, it ended up not even mattering. It's fine. Oh, no. Defrag says plus on it. Now, we do have this frozen egg. We're not doing a lot of orb things, but Defrag plus helps. It pushes us in a nice direction. Capacitor plus also starts to push us in a different direction. Calipers is here. We can't take it. Okay. A bit awkward. We want more frost orbs with this. We don't want more lightning orb slots. Sure. I feel like with Echo Form and a couple copies of Seek, like this is just a nice thing going forward. We like it. We like it. Yeah, we went from Claw and now we're doing orb things. Suddenly we went from Claw, Beam Cell, FTL, and now we suddenly have like Echo Form, Apparitions, Seek, Defrag, Capacitor. A couple copies of Glacier and we're fine. Deck really comes together. Not gonna remove a card yet. We could. Not going to yet. Hey, Mind Bloom farming. Nice. Aha! Has the slime right on it. All right, so now we're really trying to get back around to our genetic algorithm so we can double it. Oh, we can definitely single it. We could have waited, but I figure with like 14 damage per turn coming in, we'll just single it. Doing. It's a very rare, like even with Dead Branch and the turn ending right there, very rare for me to pick up a Hello World and actually play it. So if we're doing Echo Form, that's 3, we have 2 left, we can Genetic Algorithm this turn. Or we can Electro, but that's all of our energy and we take some damage. Really need to get Electro down, though. Oh. No, that doesn't do anything. Hey, Draco. Evening, my friend. I don't know what I'm doing. We've kind of reached the point in the run where I'm just playing cards. I don't know. Does it even matter? Regen Potion is here. Storm Plus is kind of cute. But we are going against the Bird with Arms. Makes it a little bit more awkward. Could take a Cool Headed and make that say plus. We're looking for... We need cards that also need to say plus on them, because we're going through so many campfires, so I don't really mind taking a Cool Headed here. It's every run! Why is it every run? Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been here before, exclamation point, BEGGLE, what is even going on? Oh wait, we need to do a quick display capture. Oh, and Captain Falcom is gonna keep the fun going. Once you pop, you just don't stop. Stream now sponsored by Pringles. Actually, it's not. I don't want to get sued. Please don't tweet at them. Welcome to Peggle. We are back again. We had an excellent, beautiful round last time on our silent run, and we were playing with the spooky pumpkin jack-o'-lantern guy again. Please, if you're under 6 years old, now might be the time to exit the room, because we are playing with the spooky ball, and it is not yet disappointed. It says, yikes! Watch out for those 5 bumpers on the Cobra. I think it's referring to these guys. We're not going to ask. I don't know the anatomy of a Cobra, but I don't know what that is. Anyway, we're going to go for Spooky Ball straight out of the gate here. And we're going to clear out some space just to make sure that we can get it on the next one. All according to plan, of course. There it is. The bumper. Yo, get over there. We want double spooky. That was a weak spooky ball pumpkin. We want to make sure Captain... It is Captain Falcon, yes. We want to make sure Captain Falcon gets some good value out of their Eggle redemption. Get in the bucket. No. All right. Now, let's speed time up a little bit here. Go ahead and get another spooky ball. That's spooky ball round 2 for those keeping track at home. Get a free ball. Yes. Number 2. Now the rest of this is just trivial. This is child's play. This is like, hand this over, like, oh, Johnny, happy 3rd birthday. Please play out the rest of my Peggle run. Because it's gonna be that easy. Long shot bonus, just give me the free ball. Like, I don't know. We're gonna just think ahead to Captain Falcom's run and what we have to do there. Ooh. Man, we are on fire tonight. This isn't even a challenge. We thought the Cobra, like, I'm sitting here like, what is the anatomy of a Cobra? I never took animal biology. Oh, but it doesn't even matter. Like, the only anatomy lesson we really need about Cobras is don't get bit. Like, what else do we need to know? Oh, the best sound in gaming. Oh. This is about to turn into a Peggle 24-hour mainstream. Like, this is just... I mean, you love to see it. You love to see it. All right, all right. We had to give him one. Now, what we should really do, we need to farm for 100%. Farming for 100% on Peggle. Not everybody's up to the challenge, but here at twitch.tv/FirstDane, we are up to the challenge of farming to 100%. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that. I don't really know. Ooh, tricky, tricky. We got 4 balls left. That's A-okay. I'm good with that. Okay, this one's a little hidden. We need to be careful. We don't need... Don't win! Don't win! Lucky bounce! Oh, Peggle. Peggle, that's disrespectful. Calling that a lucky bounce. Nothing lucky about that bounce. Peggle just doesn't understand the angles like we do. Oh, we are gonna get it! Ladies and gentlemen, last ball, the best thing that you've ever seen in gaming. 100% flip the desk. I mean, what more could you possibly ask for? All of the buckets are 100,000. Literally can't lose. Beaver score 101,000. Peggle Institute. Boop. That's a graduate degree in PEGGLE. That is a Ferg Jimothy W in chat if I've ever seen one. Total score 9.1 million. Don't even try to beat it at home. This is for you, Captain Falcon. We're just going to keep the good times going. Let's see here. Blue barrier. Watch out. That wall of blue pegs makes this level a challenge. Okay, shut up. Get out of here. Does it, though? Did you not just see us do 100% on the last round? Yo! The best sound in gaming right there. Oh. Wa-na-na. Ma-na-na-na-na. Give me another one. No. Okay. All right, so the spooky balls, I'm gonna put spooky ball in about B tier. I'm a big fan of it. I like it. It's got a lot of potential, but I think it comes down to the map selection that you choose to do. Our friend Renfield, that is the pumpkin's name. I just remembered. Oh, so close, so close. This one's taking a different direction. It doesn't have to go in that direction. We can turn things around. That helps. Right there. Oh! Jeez, Noxel. Dude, oh my god. Hold on. Thank you. I got knocked out of the game. I was so excited. I got an emote. Dude, thank you. And gifties for my good friend Noxel. Starting off the new year right. New year right. Thank you very much, my friend. Congrats everybody who got who got a gifty from the Noxel. It means a lot to me personally. If you could thank the Noxel for me, share an emote that you just got from the gifty. Give him a burb. Ooh. Okay. That angle's not working out quite like I thought. Pythagoras, aka twitch.tv/FirstDane. Missed an angle. Rare. You saw it here first. Captain Falcon, I'm sorry. The angles, man. The angles! The angles! I've lost them. I can't see them anymore. I don't even see the angles anymore. All I see is blue peg, red peg, magenta peg. From 100 to 0. It stings. It stings. Oh! How was that off? Hip, you're rewarded 2 free balls for scoring over 75,000 points. So we score over 75,000 points all the time. Too easy. Captain Falcom, thank you very much for being a long-term supporter of the stream. Sorry that one didn't go in the right direction, but, you know, we tried. We tried. We did get to see 100%. We got that going for us. Rainbow. We're good with this. Sorry if I got a little bit, if I missed any messages or anything. I got a little bit into that run. I was feeling it. Doesn't actually do anything. Speaking of being blinded by the redemption, choose outcome. We absolutely made it out of Act 1. I'm telling you, I need mods to help me with that, because I am not good at remembering the redemption thing. On the, whatever those are called. We cannot be made weak. Predictions. Predictions. How are we doing damage this? It's an interesting question. Even better answer. Of course, we're just trying to dodge the curse here. Pretty much all we care about. It is only single defrag that we have in play right now. But it is just... it is near infinite numbers of buffers. You know what? It doesn't matter if we have enough, because we always just win, like, by hitting that button. Second Claw, we are pivoting. That's a hard pivot from Claw. Now, we can take our next upgrade here if we wanted. We could upgrade Cool-Headed, Seek, Apparition, and so on. I'm going to take this opportunity to recall first. And say hello to our good friend, Nemesis. Hyper Beam, we already passed on you earlier. Oh, good old buffer to save the day, I guess. And this is quickly just devolving into a play the cards forehead style of deck. Save a buffer charge there, I guess. And we'll wait to double up genetic algorithm for next turn. Okay. Halfway home, we got 3 buffer charges. We got an apparition still around. Like, this doesn't even do damage to us. Stuff. Ancient Tea Set is here. Potion of Capacity is also here. Skip button is here. think this matters, right? Like, liquid bronze also doesn't matter. So maybe that's just better. Okay. Our first upgrade after recall, and then we are taking our Sapphire Key. I'm telling you, we're like out of things to upgrade. Cool-headed plus, really great to have. Honestly, I mean, I would have taken the 45s out of pretty much anything else that we saw there. For good pulls. Oh. Oh, that's goofy. Love it. Thank you, Dead Branch. I think I almost took Sapphire Key over Dead Branch. Madness. What's our genetic algorithm at now? 49 without being upgraded. Still no relics to set up. Love to see it. Self-repair, completely unnecessary. We're going to keep passing on that stuff. Yeah, this path is like quickly becoming a bit silly. We'll upgrade our other Seek just because, like I said, like we were looking for cards to upgrade and we didn't really find them. If we get the bias cog from any of these, it's going to be completely worth it though. Things you love to see.jpg. Let's see, we're doing Echo Form plus Charge Battery and Defrag? Well, actually, you know what? That was wrong. We should have done Defrag Capacitor because Eternal Feather is going to heal us for more than 5 there. I don't think it matters, but it is a thing we could have done. Oh, Echo Farm, okay. Yeah. Do that. Double Echo Form. So we are looking for our genetic algorithm, yeah. Still need a double genetic. So we should chill with the card draw a little bit. What mod/mod pack is this? What do you mean? Essence of Darkness, Nether Capacitor Plus. No. The majority of the mods that you're probably seeing right now is going to be the Minty Spire Quality of Life compilation available on the Steam Workshop. But yeah, if you just type in Minty Spire, M-I-N-T-Y, in the Steam Workshop, you'll probably find it. This is doing 9. We're currently... Alright, mess that turn up a little bit. Whoa. Actually didn't need to defend there. Making a few little mistakes here. I'm getting a little bit lazy, admittedly. Because this is just a hint of being on autopilot. Just a hint. Oh, the card draw! Yes! Finally coming online. Alright. Complete success. Everything we could possibly want has been completed for this fight. We did pass on calipers earlier, so we cannot see it. Emotion Chip. If you lost HP during the previous turn, trigger the passive ability of all orbs at the start of your turn. Now, since Static Discharge works with Tungsten Rod apparitions, does Emotion Chip also do that thing? I just love Reinforced Body so much. I have a hard time passing on it, even though I don't think it's necessary here. Really good. Doesn't work? That like, why does the Static Discharge one work? It's confusing. I feel better about now not knowing that interaction now, though. Okay. Reinforced Body. Now, we can make Reinforced Body say plus. And for that reason, I'm going to take it. And I also think maybe we yeet this Potion of Capacity for this Dex Potion. I wonder if Potion of Capacity should be made to, like, have one extra orb slot on top of that. It always feels so underwhelming to me. It's not very good. Single capacitor or wait for double capacitor? Single is probably okay. Double is, of course, better. The fact that we missed out on Electro here does kind of suck, but we can double Sunder on one of these birds to help us through. Huh. That is interesting. And I wonder why. Like, why that one in particular was left out. Egads. Bias Cog. Oh, Bias Cog is here. Yes. Let's go ahead and double Bias Cog. Go ahead and play an attack, and maybe we'll throw a skill in there too. The fact that that's at 80, we won't pay any attention to that. No, Sunder, why do I keep drawing you? Am I at here? 28, 42, 7. This says 60. Kind of a waste of this genetic, and we can't double it. We do have Pantograph as well. No way! Hold on a second. Jessica Munchdown coming in with 96 of her best friends. Yo, that's incredibly nice of you. Thank you very much. It was very nice hanging out with you earlier. Welcome on in, everybody. We are currently fighting the bird with arms. This is our second run of the night. We won our last silent run with just kind of your classic poison kit. We initially started out trying to do some claw memes and other zero-cost shenanigans, but then somehow we managed to pivot into apparitions, Echo Form, 2 Seeks, Defrag, Capacitor, and some Frost Orb things. It went from fun to samey. A little bit quick, but we're still having fun regardless. So welcome on in. One of the most respected voices in the API error community. Well, it's great to meet you. Respected voice of the API error community. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We cover this, right? 80? Oh, I have to do math. Let's say this is 30, 60. Just need a little bit more, right? Yeah, we're not quite there, but I don't really want to do overclock. No. Don't have a mods command. I need to make a mods command. So the mods that we are currently using, the one that you're probably noticing the most is called Minty Spire. If you look on the Steam Workshop, you should find it in pretty short order. It's a good question. I put the mods on. This is like my first week using mods in Slay the Spire in general, after watching people use them for a really long time, and I haven't bothered to make a command for it yet. Yeah, Minty shows the total number up here. Let's see. Just want to get rid of this lightning orb. I don't think it's too important. But I didn't even ask Jessica, how are the runs tonight? I hope they ended well. I was watching one earlier and it seemed to be going really well. $98 is the magic number right now. This may actually, in a weird way, end up going back around to being a claw deck just to finish out this fight. Focusing on mostly just card draw at this point. Beautiful. Blades of Celeste. I was watching Baylor play Celeste recently. Seems like a good time. I picked it up on... I think I got it on Epic for free during one of their free game things. I'm hoping to get to check it out at some point. But I don't know about you guys. I'm telling you, I had a friend that messaged me about the Xbox Game Pass recently, and it looked really good. They were just looking to play some games together, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to play some games together. How do you find the time, though, you know? Like, if I'm not streaming Slay the Spire, there's only a few games that I play outside of this. So, unfortunately, it just came down to a time thing. For me. But, yeah, Celeste would be good to bring to the stream or something. You can kind of tell how this run's going because I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing. Is what it is. Ubisoft Plus has their own thing. What did I buy? I think I bought the Division 2 when it came out. That's my most recent Ubisoft acquisition. And I didn't like it. I in a fit of rage, uninstalled their launcher. Not really. I just uninstalled it because there's nothing else that I wanted. I almost picked up that Anno game that they came out with not long ago, too. Anno 1800 or something like that. Telling you, as soon as we can double this claw, it's all good. Claw says 17 on it already, completely negating the regen effect from our Bird with Arms friend. Immortals Phoenix. I don't know that one. What is that one? I saw Baylor play some Phoenix Point recently. Came to Steam at like 50% off, but then it ended up also being like a $50 game. Oh. Ended up being a $50 title, so it's still like, or 60? 50 or 60? It was still expensive, and I didn't end up picking it up, but it looks good. Kill him with Claw, yes! Alright, that was our first boss because we're on floor 50, so we are going to be going against the Shimmy and Shaken Shapes here in our second fight, and... interesting start. Okay. Recapacitor is pretty cute. We do have a Gambler's Brew here if things go terribly awry. They did not. Getting ads for it? Oh. Yeah, I had hoped for more from Phoenix Point, personally. But I don't know where the population at large stands with that game, so I don't want to speak out of turn, because I didn't put any time into it, so... Least favored XCOM like. Oh no. Second Echo Form, though. How much are we blocking? 15, 19, 23. We're taking 13 damage. Get a second Echo Form in play, though. Okay, we'll take some damage. Okay, buffer is online. Let's... I want to do some damage here. It's all up to Electro. I'm like worried about doing double cool-headed or double chill. Because we lose so much of our damage from lightning orbs. We don't have a good way to get them back outside of exactly zap. I should have played stack there. Oh well. We do lose a single buffer charge, but all is well. Yeah, the Ball Lightning Plus is definitely a card we passed on earlier. Something to think about for sure. But Dead Branch will show us the way. Like, it's just generating so many cards. It's going to be tough to go wrong here. Got him. Move on to Act 4 for the second time tonight. Okay, we're going to heal up most of the way. I think one of the better relics we could hope for from this shop would be, say... Oh yeah, we have Eternal Feather. Would be, say, Bag of Preparation I would absolutely take. Loop says plus on it. Gambling Chip is also here to make our turn ones that much better. We could actually just do, like, Loop Anchor, saves us from some Beat of Death damage. And then maybe just a Skim. Skim has been really good for us in these other boss fights. Might actually take this Speed Potion instead of Dex Potion and Skim because we have this Orange Pellets. It's going to be quite a lot of Dexterity for us. We can remove the... at the end of your turn, lose 5 Dex effect by using Orange Pellets. Let's do that instead. We're full blocking on turn 1 already. We don't have any way to pull back this genetic algorithm, unfortunately. And we don't have much else to do this turn. This is like a decent Gambler's Brew form. Could also be very good and important for the heart. Just save this Gambler's Brew for next turn, even though, like, I just prefer to do more stuff this turn. Grab Dead Branch. Oof. this is for sure Gambler's Brew. Alright, so in hand we have Reinforced Body and FTL. We're for sure seeking out like an Apparition. But I'd like to try to save this buffer charge. Currently we're losing it over here. So we would have to do Apparition Turbo. Oh, Turbo's on the discard pile. Just a second to think out this turn. I'll be right back. Hey, Chan, thank you very much. Thank you guys for hanging out for me for just a second. That was, the Water Dad's Apple Juice combo. Alright, so we are seeking Echo Form currently, yeah? Or we played Echo Form already? So we for sure want an Apparition here, and then Turbo was in our discard pile. Right. So we're losing our buffer. We're taking 0 thanks to Tungsten Rod, but we're still losing the buffer. So we could pull out something that costs 0. Maybe just Beam Cell, because I don't really want to be drawing Beam Cell later. Yeah, we'll do that. Another Core Surge, nice. Got double loop out. Now, we don't have the bias cog in the deck, really. I want to double this. Grab everything other than defrag. So I really want to double this defrag for next turn. We have 4 loop in play right now, so just single defrag is really sad. We lose a lot of block by doing that. So let's pull out everything other than this defrag. and then make some decisions. So we're not doing Cold Snap. Stack is amazing. I'm going to keep this Frost Orb in front, so we don't want to seek out Zap, even though it's a lot more damage for us right now. Yeah, just pulling out Beam Cell, because again, we just don't want to see it again. If we were to put a Lightning Orb in front, that is... there's a ton of block for us, though. So we are already full blocking here. Next card we play is doubled because the single Sunder killed that enemy, so it didn't technically eat up our Echo form. Pew pew. All right. That is our fight. 0 damage. Pocket Watch is ridiculous, and there's Bias Cog plus. Okay. Okay. Oh, you love to see it. Now, do we single bias or do we get a little bit greedy and wait for the double? Both Seeks are in hand. Of course we're seeking out Echo Form. Unfortunately, the rest of our turn is a little weak after that. We could seek out Echo Form plus Turbo. And draw first. Oh, second. Okay, so with Turbo we could do both Buffer and Defrag. Buffer saving us from the big attack if it happens to be next turn, but it is a coin flip admittedly, and we have Genetic in our hand, so we can't just block out using that. Actually, we can't because of Beat of Death. So we could just single play Buffer here. That might have been a minor misplay then. And then if that wasn't the case, then we should have gone for Pocket Watch. So we should have done Seek, Echo Form, something else. And then we'd have 3 cards for next turn. Yeah, so ideally we're using pellets next turn. So we should have gone for Pocket Watch here. This was a misplay, actually. So we should have done Seek, Echo Form, something else. Doesn't matter. Then we have a bunch of cards for next turn. And then we proc pellets with both speed potion, skill potion, and whatever else we draw. We're not guaranteed to draw enough to actually proc this orange pellets, so minor problem, actually. Yeah, pellets here would just be for the speed potion. We can do this next turn. Hopefully. So let's do this, and for better or worse, hope that it's a big attack next turn. Now, we do have Tungsten Rod, so all is not lost. But we are going to for sure lose our buffer to double Bias Cog here. All right, power, skill, attack. Not so bad. Get our emotion chip going, so this turn is already pretty much covered anyway. Think about this, because we can maybe save this apparition. We have 24 right here, so we're on 40 block already, so charge battery is more than enough to full block. We'll save that apparition. Easy, easy double loop plus for me, and I want to be really careful with our card draw at this point, because we still like kind of need to double this capacitor. So if we draw a capacitor, I think that's a problem. Yeah, we do have Pocket Watch. That's fine. It's a good Thunderstrike. Unfortunately, we shuffled both of our compiled or apparitions here. Excuse me. Very Pocket Watch into next turn. Now we need to really start doing the Pocket Watch thing. Double defrag's amazing. Yeah, I really like the Echo Form Reminder. A big fan of it. We do still have 3 apparitions going around. Good. So we have 164-ish passive block. We just lost a little bit of that. We're looking pretty good. Got another apparition coming around, so a few more turns just to win here. And actually, we could put a lightning orb in front with these apparitions. I wanted to do this turn. Alright, that should be the fight. GG. Not quite a perfect heart fight, but almost back-to-back heart fights. It's a perfect claw deck. I mean, we tried. I tried for the claw deck. That is 2 in a row, officially win streaking or something. Change the stream title. Remove L from the alphabet. Proceed. GG. Now, we are getting awfully close to hitting for the cycle now under that condition, and that condition only will I actually play the Watcher. Oh boy, I wonder if we will win on the Ironclad. It's the alphabet, yeah. I like that. Things you love to see. Run history. The Defect. Victory! Back to back, we won almost. Oh, look at this. Both runs within 7 seconds of each other. Crazy. Wow. Very cool. That run, I mean, it was made super, super easy because we picked up a Bias Cog Plus here on floor 55 and managed to double it going into the heart fight. We were otherwise a little short on damage going into the heart. Not saying we couldn't have made it, but I don't know if we did. Is kind of the thing. I believe in this fight I think we just took Beat of Death damage. Maybe we took some multi-attack damage in there. Oh no, it was multi-attack damage on like turn 2, I think. The Tungsten Rod didn't quite cover. But all in all, super clean. Echo Form turns out 2 Seek Pluses is really, really good. Dead Branch generated some great stuff for us. Tungsten Rod, Orange Pellets. This was like speculative Orange Pellets. And notably, this was Empty Cage start into Astrolabe. So 3 energy all through Act 2. Still managed to take on 3 elites and took a grand total of 7 damage between 3 elites. Really, really good. 0 against the Chosen, 4 to the Burbs, of course. 0 to Snecko, 1 to Snake Plant, 1 to Parasite and Fungi Beast, 0 to Bronze Automaton. Super, super clean. Act 2 into Act 3, where we also took out 2 more elites. 0 damage Reptomancer, 0 damage Nemesis. I mean, 0 damage Shield and Spear. This was just a solid, solid fight. Frozen Egg on the Defect, Orange Pellets, really good stuff. Want a little bit of inside lore into the Spire? The blue egg is for the Defect because it upgrades powers. The red egg, the Molten Egg, is for the Ironclad because it's an attack-based class, and the Toxic Egg is green for the Silent, skill-based class. Cool little inside thing there that I noticed some hours into the Spire. I feel like Stone Calendar had a minimal influence, as well as a lot of the stuff. Emotion Chip, although great. Look at this. Orbs triggered 20. Lightning Orbs, Frost Orbs. Per combat, 5. Obtained floor 48. I guess it did something, but I don't know. Anchor was a great pickup. Pocket Watch was also awesome. I'm glad that heart fight went so well because turn 1 was not played very well. I really think that was Seek, Echo Form, and then 1 other card to guarantee the Pocket Watch trigger on turn 2. Still really worked out because we drew into Bias Cog and had a bunch of potions to go with stuff. So, all in all, good, solid, clean run. Love it. Oh my goodness. That was a good one, huh? I really like that one. That was a good Defect win. I wonder if we still won that one without the Bias Cog. Because we were short damage on the hard fight. Like, it wasn't a matter of sustain. We had so much block and apparitions and reinforced body and all this stuff. But Bias Cog Plus with Orange Pellets and Echo Form really put it over the edge. And focus for the remainder of the fight. Crazy. And then the Silent Run. So Silent Run was not a swap, but early relic quality was super high. Really good early relic quality into like kind of mediocre Act 2 relics. Anchor's great. Meat on the Bone was pretty good. Healed 60. Ink Bottle's good. Like, it's good stuff, but not amazing. The first Act stuff here was amazing on the Silent Run. And then Act 3 came back around with the Wing Boots, Tough Bandages, Snecko Skull. Pretty amazing. This one, this is for sure like a quality over quantity relic situation. Really love the empty cage start on this run too. We ended with 32 cards, 0 strikes. Remember we were trying out double strike remove and managed to take only 3 damage to the cultists, 3 to the louse, 0 to the small slimes. Like it really worked out. Just removing some strikes here, not having cracked core in the way. Now for the remainder of the run, this is probably one of the most harrowing fights in the whole run, was empowered sentries. Going back to it, skipped on Darkness, Bullseye, and Multicast. I really like a Darkness when you've done a boss relic swap, because that Dark Orb always goes in front, so it's like primed for dual casting. If you have cracked core, it gets in the way of you being able to dual cast that Dark Orb within a reasonable period of time, and is a liability more than anything. Oh yeah, the 3 rare Astrolabe. I wish it showed you on here. Oh, I guess it shows you on here because we have relic sets. Yeah. Transformed. What was this? Like 2 strikes and a defend, or strike dual cast, something like that? I don't remember. Or Buffer, Core Surge, Seek, all saying plus on them. Really good. Yeah, swaps also put Dark Orb in front for loop triggers. Yeah. I think Cracked Core is actively bad past like here. Like maybe up to floor 10 it has a really good use, but hopefully after floor 10 Cracked Core falls off pretty hard. Strike, defend, dual cast. Yeah, because we were out of strikes at that point. Because we had removed a strike here, yeah? Yeah, because we had removed a strike. So we removed 2 at the start, 1 here, still prioritizing strike removes because they're so terrible. And then got rid of the last one. Really good. I tried to make this claw thing. We got claw, rebound, beam cell. Like, it was kind of coming together. We got some extra card draw. Just never found the all for one, which would have really pushed us in that direction. And it's a good thing. It is kind of sad that we started out on the 0 cost route, missed the 1 card you really need to make that work, and then had to completely pivot to an orb-based thing. But pivot we did. The good thing if we didn't pivot to capacitor, defrag, bias cog, orange pellet stuff, I don't think that was a win. We didn't beat the heart with a single copy of Claw, even though we had Echo Form. As much as I wish we could.